What's good, everybody? This is Generation 71 coming back to you with Let's Play Super Mario World for the SNES. Last time, yeah, we went a little bit through more about, you know, relationships in the past and things of that nature. Today, I got an interesting topic for you as I die right away because I'm awesome and pro and whatnot. And I needed that Yoshi, didn't I? Shoot. Let me think. I should be able to grab the Yoshi in here. If not, then whatever. But yeah, I have an interesting topic for you today, and it's really about something that everybody, I mean, has or has had at one point, and it's money. And it's weird because it's crazy to think that a piece of paper, yes, it's a piece of paper, it might have some cotton and other byproducts in it, but it's essentially a piece of paper, and it rules so much of our lives. And because, I mean, without money, you really don't have a lot of things. And it also comes down to is, do you really need like a lot of materialistic things to actually be happy? I mean, you've always seen kind of like those stories in movies and like in the TV where, people who just kind of sustain themselves, that are somewhere farming off in the middle of nowhere, that can provide their own food and water and, go hunting for actual like bear skin. Yes, there's still people like that. They're probably the happiest people in the world, but I mean, is that really something that everybody can get adjusted to? Because I think with a lot of people actually growing up the way they have, they actually got used to, I can't believe I died there. I just saw the fuzzy and I decided just to kill myself. But with that, yeah, just a lot of people grow up and it kind of reminds me of that Material Girl song. You grew up in a material world, so you are a material girl or boy. Good times, good times. But yeah, it just goes to show, it's just crazy how a piece of paper can rule so much of our lives. And what's even crazier, I actually had talked to a friend about this, I want to say a couple years ago, might have been a year ago, but how, in a way, the government kind of set it up so the paper, seriously, is the controller not responding? This is starting to really make me mad. But how the government might have set up to the point where the paper was ruling our lives, because we didn't always used to have paper money as currency, these dollar bills, $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills. That didn't always used to be our form of currency. We actually used to use coins. That's why, we had the gold coins, the, nickel, dime, the copper, bronze, and silver. That used to be kind of our currency. And then at one point, then I forget what that part of the government, it's like the national, federal, whatever, I don't know, but they decided like, yeah, let's take all this in and we're going to change the currency to paper, because yeah, just why not make sure when the world ends for the most part that they have nothing really worth of value of anything. But it was also, it's weird to think that technically it's a shiny piece of rock that is apparently worth some value. Because it just kind of makes you wonder. It's like, well, what else would have been worth like that? I mean, I could say, oh, I found coal. Well, okay, coal is a bad example. I found this piece of gravel. It's an interesting shape. It's worth 5,000 bajillion dollars. And it's just fun. I really miss that. Wow. And it's just funny to think about how we decided at one point that, oh, this rock is shiny. It's worth $1 million. And, well, okay, maybe that's in $1 million, but it was worth a lot, you know what I mean. So, I think I just need to take the regular exit here, pretty sure. And then, so much that our money rules our real lives, but how much it also kind of makes us pit each other against one another. We fight for money in so many different ways. I mean, you got people, playing the lottery. You got people, if they're in certain jobs, like competitiveness, they don't necessarily try to do their best or try to outwit the other by, fair competition. And they don't do it just because they want to be the best. They do it because they want the money, and they do it in very, very shady ways. And it's crazy. It's just like, how can this, like, in a sense, almost really evil thing have so much control in our lives? It's crazy. I will never understand it. Well, I understand it to a point. I mean, everybody, like I said, the way I guess we kind of grew up, we kind of feel the need to say, hey, this is kind of, how did, I never hit that ghost. I never hit any of these ghosts, and I hit them twice. Not once, but twice. Watch, I'm gonna hit this one. Oh god. It's probably because I'm playing on a bigger screen. Like, in case you didn't know, this is after the new year, and I actually kind of treated myself, be like, hey, you know, I've been talking about it for a while, and I wanted to actually get a new computer. And I finally actually got a new computer. In case you didn't know, up until this point, I was actually recording on a laptop. Now, the laptop wasn't that great of a specs either. I mean, if you guys are tech savvy, get down there. You would know that, you know, an i3 single core processor with a general graphics card, and as well as only like 4 gigs of RAM, yeah, it wasn't the best machine to record with. And so kind of upgraded, so not only can I actually record a little bit easier, rendered a little bit easier, and possibly play some games on the PC a little bit easier, such as Minecraft, it has given me a step up in the game now. Oh shoot, this has never been this hard before. Okay. And so the new specs of it is an i5 quad core, so that's kind of a big upgrade in itself, as well with 8 gigs of RAM, and it's still not the best graphics card, better than what I had on my laptop though. It's an AMD Radeon like 7750, I think, or something along those lines. But I already know, I kind of researched it at the point when I was actually buying the system, that was my only bottleneck for the most part. So it kind of makes me happy, and I can't believe they're still kind of slow down on this computer. It's not as bad, like obviously I'm still hitting them, everything's kind of flowing fine, but there's still a little bit of slowdown. It's kind of funny, it makes me laugh. I think it's more of the ROM than anything. It's not the fact that the computer can't run it, it's just the ROM in itself. It's like, nope, I can't do it. It's too much for me. Nice. No, don't kill me, I didn't do it. And nice. But yeah, I finally got a new computer, and honestly it helps out a lot. I don't think I've actually gone over the situation, but let's say if I recorded a high definition game, or a game in high definition, it's about 10 minutes long. It would have taken me like an hour and a half to render, whereas with this computer, let's say a 10-minute game, high definition, took me only about 13 minutes in itself. So, and that varies too, because I recently did kind of a short video, and it was only like, I think 4 minutes, and with that, it actually rendered in about 2, and a little bit longer video, which was, I think, about, I want to say 17 minutes, took about 21 minutes. Wow, dying so much. There's no way I'm actually going to get to the 99. That was my inner goal in a sense, to actually hit 99 before I ended the LP, but nope, it's not going to work, especially with this freaking... Wait, no, there's supposed to be a guy coming out through here. I thought, yeah, come on. What you got, bro? You're not doing anything? Okay. Maybe one more. Nope, he doesn't want anything. Cool. Yeah, I was wondering. This ROM's kind of iffy then, because that's supposed to be a constant thing. Ah! Big Monty in his house almost killed me. But, yeah, so it's really actually... I mean, I'm really thankful for it. I mean, definitely going to help out with a lot of different things. Only thing that I'm just... Whoa. Whoa, hello. You'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man, Big Monty. Oh, God. Big Monty's going to kill me. I forgot this is about just pretty much the Big Monty level, in case you didn't know. But the only real thing that I'm worried about is... It's the graphics card in a sense, but even with that, I mean... Oh, there you go. Haha. And we can't go up there. I gotta remember exactly which way to go through all of this, because there's a specific way. And no, that's... You don't go into Big Monty. There it was kind of looking like he just stepped on a cigar, kind of. But... You don't mess with Big Monty. Big Monty in his house. I love Big Monty. Okay. Anyways, other than that though, yeah, I mean, the computer's awesome. Not really worried about it too much. It's been working magnificently so far. With it being Windows, I know eventually... Really? Wow. I just can't get on the roll today. I blame my controller. No, I don't know what it is. Again, I think it's just the bigger screen. I'm not used to it being such a big screen, which is weird, because you would figure a bigger screen would help you more, but nope, apparently it's messing me up now. But yeah, I mean, computer's awesome. I mean, there's not really much more I could really ask for. The only thing I guess I would ever consider possibly getting, if I didn't die there, would be getting an actual little bit better of a studio microphone. That's about it. But even with that, I like the quality I get with these Turtle Beaches, and especially with this one's actually lasted me quite a bit. I'm actually going to grab this because it is helpful. And it makes me big. Big Monty. You're not coming back this way, are you? Okay, now this guy's coming. Big Monty. Look at him. Look at him. He's just so Monty. No, that was only for the 3 moon. Damn it. This is the only one, like, even after so many times of playing it in so many years, that only gives me any trouble because it's kind of maze like it's this one right here. Yeah, because you got to hit this, and this is how you actually get to the end. But now actually getting to the end. Oh shoot. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Okay. There we go. Now we should be fine. Yeah, that's the only other real thing. Ah, it's gonna screw me over. I'll just stick here. Kill you both. Mwahaha. Yeah, there's not really much more I really need for a recording setup. I mean, maybe one day, if I ever really do need it, upgrade. No, but it was even crazy though, because I actually was researching just different computers, and I believe there was an i5, or no, it wasn't an i5, I think it was an AMD one, an AMD processor, and at that point it was actually like an octa core, and I was like, really, Turtle, really? There was an octa core, and it just kind of like just blew me away, because I mean, I knew like quad core was like impressive, but octa core, after researching it, it sounded impressive, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's as good of a core or a processor, because I thought in a sense it actually gave you multiple processors, but that's not actually the case. What it actually does, there's just one processor and there's different cells, which is the cores. So in a way it's kind of good, in a way not so much. Haha. So just because you have an or an octa processor doesn't mean it's actually going to be better. If anything, you might even receive more heating, and you might need, like, at that point, maybe a cooling fan. Or not a cooling fan, a water cooled system. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. And then if I don't die here, this is gonna be amazing if I don't die here. Halfway point, yes. But I mean, the only thing I would ever consider really upgrading to is an i7 quad core, probably 12 gigs of RAM. That'd be kind of cool. And other than that, just kind of a fancy dancy graphics card. As far as a Blu-ray player, I don't know. Like, this one came with the DVD player, and honestly, I've used it just to install stuff. Don't really plan on burning CDs or any, like, DVDs or anything like that. So, honestly, that driver doesn't really work. And even with internal memory, I mean, I don't mind 500 gigs, because I know a lot of other YouTubers actually do that, but I don't actually save a lot of my stuff. As far as, you know, once it's uploaded, it's deleted, bam, bam, done and done. A lot of people actually keep almost all their content, and it's crazy, because it's just like, well, I mean, not only do they keep the original content, but they keep the raw footage, which is technically more memory, because it's raw footage. It's the highest quality. In case you didn't know, fun fact of the day: when you're video editing, once you take the raw footage, you want to hope that's the best quality possible, because with every render after that, it does degrade the quality. It will never be the ultimate quality you had in that original video. So just a fun fact in case you guys wanted to know. And so with that, yeah, it's just crazy to think they keep the raw footage as well as the, you know, the finished file too. Because, I mean, I cannot have that much memory. I know people have, like, like multiple terabytes of memory, and that's, in case you didn't know, that's it's 1,000 GB, so that's 1 TB. So it's crazy. I didn't have. Oh wait, I think. Well, I could have actually gone to the secret exit, but I'll do that next episode. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it there with my awesome 1919, not 18, not 17. It's 19. And yeah, next time on Super Mario World, I will actually go ahead and do the secret exit here. So until next time, this has been Generation 71, and we'll catch you guys later.